So I've worked in Harry's for about 16 years on and off, and then the previous owner came to me about taking it off him. So we jumped at the opportunity to take it. Harry's is very much a focal point of the community, so it's something you couldn't say no to. The restaurant's based in Cushendall, which is in the north coast, between Ballycastle and Carnlough. Harry's employs about 30 people in the busy time, and then the quieter time we've about 16 to 20. We cater for bar, snack and a la carte, and we're very fortunate that we also do coaches now, which is good for the community as it keeps people in jobs. Yeah, we're very fortunate that locals support us all year round, but our main season is tourism. So when the North Coast is busy, we're busy. Like the majority of North Coast restaurants, we're seafood based, but we also use local steak, and all our suppliers are local. We use our local butchers. Fruit and veg is Ballycastle based. Seafood's just up in the north coast as well. So everything is sourced locally. Harry's is renowned for beer battered cod, the Harry's burger and the chicken stack. Anywhere you go, you'll find it. COVID was very severe on us especially, but since the restrictions have been lifted, things have went from good to better. Last week we had our local festival, which is a big deal for us, and I think they've had record numbers at it. So last week was tremendous for the village. Oh, Mark was introduced to me by a good friend of mine, Derek McDowell, who's also my accountant, and Mark's been very good to me since we were introduced. Without Mark, we wouldn't have been in a position to buy the building. Banks in general seem to be very difficult to deal with, and with Mark's experience, he got us over the line.
I got introduced to Alistair through his accountant. Alistair had identified that he had an opportunity to buy the actual building he's been trading from, and we picked up the conversation from there. Alistair benefited from buying the business by bringing security to the business. The fact ownership is now retained within his control, but it also meant that the finance area was actually cheaper than the rent he was paying, so it obviously makes things a bit less costly for him in the long term. Myself and Alistair had detailed conversations about what he was thinking about, what he could potentially achieve, and how could achieve it. So we explored a number of options for Alistair as to what he could do, either using finance or looking to self-fund the project. And ultimately Alistair decided to finance this project, and a lot of our conversations were about just being clear on what could be possible, what mightn't be possible, and letting Alistair make informed choices from there. Alistair's scenario occurred during the COVID period, and things have certainly been difficult for this business and a lot of other businesses, hospitality businesses, during the COVID period. But there are finance opportunities for people that want to avail of that. There are many different funders looking to support the hospitality sector going forward, and things may not quite be normal as yet, but they're certainly heading towards that. So Alistair obviously could have continued trading here while continuing to lease the business. The opportunity came up to buy the building from the existing owners. Alistair could have stood back, let somebody else buy it and continued to rent from them, but he was keen to keep control of the building, both for himself and within the local community. There are also financial efficiencies for him in terms of the cost of actually financing the business on a monthly basis against what he's currently paying or was previously paying on a rental basis. I have to say, on a personal basis, I've really enjoyed working in this area of the Causeway Coast and Glens. It's a beautiful area, beautiful views, and we've been very lucky the time we've got to spend here supporting the local community as well.